Stingray versus Cody Travis is what's going to be coming up next. You can see it at the top there. That's winner's final. Both of those guys guaranteed top 3. Now you see the loser of that one's going to go down to the lower bracket, and they'll wait to face the winner of Koslik versus Boomy. So who's it going to be? What do you think, Taza? Stingray, Cody Travis.
I'm very confident that Cody Travis is going to win this, actually. We're going to the winners finals for this, but I know that in history, I feel like Cody Travis has Stingray's number, not to mention that Axe is so good against Lance in general, and Stingray's not on the Terros this time. That's the Black Knight. That's what we know Stingray for.
He's on the OG. Oh, man. What a story. This is a very good top 6 here. We have what a treat, you know? Lucky us, Taza. We really got the good
lucky us. I know.
We've got all the best matches here.
Oh, and now Cody against Stingray, winners finals. Okay, so going into this matchup, a little bit about it. Stingray is essentially the Orion player in, I think, the world. That's what I have to say.
Night.
Yeah, so Stingray really proved it
behind Stingray. And Stingray, I know in the chat right now that Stingray's got a bunch of support. Everybody's excited for their boy making it this far into the tournament. Now, when Stingray bulldozed his way onto the scene in Winter Championship, first tournament we've ever seen this guy in, right? And he gets top 3. It was insane. Winter Championship 2020, absolutely insane. And we have
I remember
get close to the podium since then. But here he is.
Right. I remember you and I were casting that. It was Stingray versus Sandstorm, and we were like, well, he queued up against Sandstorm, tough luck. But maybe next time. And then he ended up winning the event, and ever since then, Stingray's been a legend. That being said, Cody Travis was behind, evens things up with a nice blaster side sig, and now it's 2 stocks to 2 in this game number 1 of winners finals.
Oh man, Stingray up to his old tricks here. You'd never seen an Orion land more neutral sigs than Stingray.
You've never seen Orion land more signatures than Stingray, I feel like. Stingray is very, it's very disheartening to watch, because I imagine, depending on your relative skill level in Brawlhalla, you'd be like, wait a second, that happens to me in gold when I'm fighting against Orions, but Stingray is actually just that amazing at spacing
there's a reason.
Orion signatures.
There's a reason you haven't seen any other Orion in the top 64 of the last dozen tournaments. And that's because Stingray's the only one who manages to do it right.
And look at this.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up.
Man, he is just doing amazing in this game. Oh, and he siders Cody off of a ground pound too. That down sig was just so close to be able to blast him. Stingray was trying to end the entire game with that side sig right there.
Oh, Cody missed the dash jump recovery. He was just a little too far when he landed the downlight, and it wasn't enough. Stingray somehow still alive. Oh, he used that gravity cancel on nothing. Cody can just end him now. I'm surprised Cody didn't get a better finisher on him with that wasted dodge. But Stingray's still alive. Oh man, Cody's in trouble. He needs the KO. Okay. It was a little late.
Always that
better
point
late than never.
As a Blasters player, where your opponent gets into a certain amount of damage, and you're like, just okay, fine, I'll just Sair you 4 more times. I'm not
Sair, yeah. I'm the only one that...
That's exactly what happened there. Cody is bringing the damage back. Downer hits. Doesn't get the sider afterwards. He's trying to get those spaced in sidelights, but Stingray is actually reading him and dash jumping in with those spear neutral airs, really punishing him. But the downlight sider hits, and Cody does he get the nair? No, he doesn't. Stingray trying to go for the recovery. Cody, no jumps left, no dodge. He has to dive back to the stage. That was really smart because
never mind. And a celebratory neutral sig to finish it off. Look how happy that Black Knight looks.
I was about to say it was smart of him to dive kick to the side of the stage instead of landing on the stage, because Stingray was definitely going to down sig there. But then when he just did it again, of course, why wouldn't he? That signature is so great on the ledge there.
Dude, this is Cody Travis we're talking about. This is the tournament champion, the champion of champions. There is a winner's circle of champions, and Cody's on top of that circle right now. He is the #1 power ranked player in North America. And the regions can't be combined this year because we're all playing online, but if they were, I'd venture to say that Cody would be #1 in the world.
Yes, absolutely. And not to mention that this tournament is going to do wonders for that statistic in particular because he doesn't have to worry about Sandstorm getting first at this time, right? Like Sandstorm's
Oh,
not
that's
at
true.
fifth.
Yeah.
So first place
Sandstorm's right
is really
behind
up for
him in the
grabs.
power ranking, but a 5th place on this one's definitely gonna hurt that.
Oh.
Oh, Stingray, perfect accuracy, slide kick, ground pound, beautiful combo. If you're not doing slide kick, ground pound on unarmed, you should start. It's a good move.
Unless
Okay,
it's Sandstorm,
Cody,
then
quick
doing
to hit.
double slide kick ground pounds every time because
Well,
why
that shouldn't work.
not? No, but it does. It does. I've seen it work on everybody. Oh my god, Cody's just hit like 4 nairs in a row. Cody's getting so much damage on the blasters here. Stingray, nice dodge through that sider. I thought Cody had caught him for sure. These dash forward sidelights from Cody, which is something that I always highlight. Oh, okay. All right, Cody. Down air, sidelight double there. Oh, down line recovery. No.
What?
You chased dodges. I thought
What
he
is
did
he
down
doing?
sing.
Oh my god!
I thought the down was going to come a second
He's
earlier.
dancing around him and not attacking.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
That was
Cody
crazy.
really
Now,
was
we see Cody do that a lot. Like, get so far ahead of people that he doesn't even need to dodge, and he's like dash jumping around their attacks and stuff like that. And you could tell he was looking for a guaranteed down sig there with his blasters as he was dancing around Stingray. But like,
Yeah.
Stingray didn't dodge, and so Cody was like standing there. It was crazy. Stingray picks up the KO with a downlight jump recovery on Spear. And Cody's got a pretty big lead here. This would be hard for Stingray to come back from. Could be it.
Recovery. That's
Is it?
it.
Yes!
Wow.
Cody
That
takes
was
the game.
Yeah, that was as early as possible. I feel like on the recovery.
Yeah.
Now it's 1-1 now between Stingray and Cody Travis. Much better look for Cody Travis, although it's still a pretty close game. Cody got some amazing blaster strings, and I really want to highlight the word string and not combo. A lot of what Cody is doing is just purely off of saying you're not gonna dodge here or you are gonna dodge here, and then getting 4 to 5 hits afterwards, and it's insanely tough to do.
Is truly in his head with that stuff. Looks like Cody Travis is reconnecting or something. Must have a little bit of internet trouble. He's restarting real quick. Restarting. I don't know if he's restarting the game or his computer. Either way. Oh, whoops. Let's check out some replays. While we're waiting, we'll wait for Cody Travis to come back. Let's watch some replays.
Like this, the DI ground pound.
Slide kick ground pound. Beautiful, beautiful. And then
Good save.
easy side air. That was the answer back after losing that first stop.
I liked that.
Beautiful
We didn't
catch.
see the beginning of that, but before that pickup recovery from the air came through, that was when he was doing all the footsies with the down sig, right? Just like trying to look for that guaranteed knockout and just like, okay, none of this is working. Fine, I'll just fight you in the air. And he took the recovery off the top. Really crazy game too.
So you had predicted that Cody Travis was definitely going to win this. Stingray seems to be putting up a good fight. It is 1-1 now, tied up. It's first 1-3 is going to win this. But whoever loses is not out of the tournament yet, right? They're just going to go down to the lower final. Both of these guys are guaranteed top 3. The loser of this is going to have to face the winner of Kosalix versus Boomy, which is also going to be a super exciting match. Looks like Cody Travis is back, and we are in business. Let's get this going.
Oh, I'm excited for this. Okay, game number 3.
What were you gonna say though? I wanna hear it.
Oh, Kosalix and Boomy is such a scary matchup for Boomy. I feel like Kosalix has just time and time again actually just erased him from tournaments. So that's gonna be like, I feel like all of Boomy's grand final matches are happening before he gets the top 3.
He's had a tough run in general, from going from Sandy to Sandstorm to Kosalix. All right, here we go. Stingray versus Cody Travis. Game 3 is a tied up set.
Whoa! And Cody's already doing so much damage. He was in orange in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
That was incredible.
Well, I'm thinking about it, and I'm not sure that Cody Travis has much experience against Stingray. So he's kind of dialing it in here in winner's final. I mean, I don't think we've seen Cody Travis face off against Stingray very often.
I think I recall
one of our guys
matchup. It wasn't recently, that's for sure. Not in the last 4 tournaments. But I do recall sometime in 2020 where I was like, wait, maybe I'm thinking Cody Travis with Coffee. Mixing up the 2 Lance players that exist in the top 8. But no, I I still give it in favor of Cody as the game's going on more and more.
We can see Cody adapting in front of our eyes, I think. And so really good start on that one. He's only in orange health. Got some room to push a lead here against Stingray. Stingray arming himself up with the spear now. Cody not having any of it. Just knocking him out. Home run swings from Cody Travis here. Keeping it going. My goodness. All this damage is really starting to add up here. Stingray's got to answer for these.
It's like, what if Cody was actually lagging in those first two games?
Nice read. Beautiful read from Stingray. Flawlessly executed. Gets the KO on Cody Travis. Very well done.
I like that recovery finish. Stingray's been getting a few of those good recovery finishes from Cody. And now over to the Lance. Really great start against the Blasters. Cody opting to take towards the air. He's been going for a lot of these down air gun Blasters string starters. And then he's been trying to go for like a chase dodge diagonal downside air or diagonal upside air, depending on how much damage that's on him. But so far, looks like Stingray's adjusting. There it is. Oh, but he didn't. He missed the side air. He went.
Oh, the finisher. Yep. Cody Travis ahead once again. This is the same deficit that there was on the last stock when Cody was ahead. Oh, that was clever. Really good. That was a really good one by Stingray. Covering himself with the weapon throw directly upwards, comboing you to do neutral light. That's really well done. Stingray's definitely got some. He's got some moves with the weapon throws. I know you saw the triple down there.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, oh, that just hurts. Like hearing, just watching a quick concession. Just down air hits, and now, okay, Cody.
Crazy.
Okay. All right. Sideline hits, and I think that recovery may have gotten him if Stingray jumped into it. Cody was going for a pretty hard dodge in read there, I think. But he's got to be careful. Stingray's getting a lot of side airs through. One side light connects, one more side light, and I think Cody has a lot of options for finishing off the stock. Oh, he's trying to get that pickup recovery so hard.
Looks like we're just waiting for Cody to finish this, but Stingray just keeps getting closer and closer.
Cody has no jump.
Oh, he kind of had a guaranteed one there with the neutral air, the neutral sig. Uh-oh, all of a sudden, Cody's in trouble. He had this locked down a second ago. He was so far ahead. What's happening? Uh-oh. Oh, Stingray, he brought it back. Can you believe? A complete reverse sweep on that last stock. He basically didn't get hit the whole stock to survive that.
I can't believe it. And I guess I can't. So something that Stingray is doing that I really like is that he's watching Cody go for a lot of these like jumping X pivot down airs where he's always trying to land on top of him. And Stingray has just been using spear recovery more and more and more as the bracket's going on. And now we just watched 2 spear recoveries in a row just catch Cody off guard and completely steal the game from him. Now Stingray is 1 game away from getting to grand finals.
That's a really good adjustment from Stingray because you're right to call that out. Cody does do that a lot, and that's, you know, Blasters players always do that. You want to fastball into them, get that down light so you can get the true recovery combo off of that. It's a classic. Stingray's really starting to figure it out, what Cody's tendencies starting to get the best of him here is Stingray's figured out the counter.
Yeah, it seems like it. Of course, now when he picks up that lance, I feel like I've been enjoying Stingray's spear against Cody's axe more than the lance in particular, but we'll see how he's able to adjust here. As he goes for those nairs, Cody's just kind of like, yes, please jump up towards me so that I can down air you over and over again. That's what but it's working. Actually, as I say that, Stingray's getting more nairs than Cody is getting down airs. Oh, the axe
Cody got disarmed. Had time to get disarmed here. Woo! Oh, it's not enough though. Actually, not even nearly enough.
Stingray has a exhaustive recovery right now. Okay, he touches, makes it back. Cody trying to catch him with the last blast of that down light, the neutral light on the verge of sending Cody off the stage on its own. No dodge as Cody goes for the recovery. He's been fishing for these pickup recoveries a little bit too much, and I feel like Stingray's adjusting too well. The side air gives him the lead.
Look at this.
Right. Is that gonna do it? Okay, that got close. That was pretty close. Oh, it did. It actually did Stingray just have no jumps left? That had to have been the case. Stingray threw his weapon and just fast fell away. So now we got 2 stocks to 2. And Cody gets that down air starter, and that's when things really get into control. But Stingray fighting back.
Stingray's doing the half pipe, but with a lance. Lance doesn't do half pipes.
That is the Cody Travis standard combo off that downer. Downer to the late sider, sidelight nair, bringing Stingray into orange. Downlight sider, bring him even deeper to the orange. Whip for the ground pound dodge and read, but Stingray, can he fight back? Oh no, he doesn't get the chase dodge afterwards. No sider off that downer hitting. Will he get it this time? He does. Chase dodge, diagonal sider.
Stingray, this is good.
Oh my pivot.
goodness.
He gets the read, and it takes him out. Cody just demolished him that stock.
That is ridiculous. He's got to be happy about that one landing. I mean, what a hard read to go for. What is he pivoting that one for? I mean, he had to have just seen into the future to land that. Oh, again with the corner guard down 6 from Stingray's spear. I think Cody's well aware of that now. Probably not going to let it happen again. Doesn't matter. Cody Travis gets disarmed now, and Stingray is ridding the field of weapons here. Cody's desperately looking for a weapon. There's one. Oh, wow! That was brave. He just stood right in front of that. He knows the spacing perfectly.
He stood right in front
and Cody's now starting to run away with it.
He walked one step to the left, picked up the axe, and then just completely destroyed him for even thinking about side-sticking again. That was an amazing turnaround, but it is still a stock to one stock. Cody does get a down air. Chase dodges down, repositions, tries to go for that down stick, and Stingray punishes. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. I thought Cody was just going to get down air to oblivion, but he makes it back to the stage. Down air, sider. Nice conversion. Nearly KOs on its own. Stingray's so damaged.
Cody's regaining control here, but Stingray, I mean, he did it last game. He can do it again.
Oh, delayed recovery, and that's it.
Oh. We're going to game 5. What else did you expect? This is amazing.
Nope.
You know what I think's happening here is you brought it up earlier. You know, Stingray is the Sig guy, right? He is the most Sigalicious player out there. He's landing all of his signature moves. And Cody Travis on his Barraza is really starting to punish those signatures. I mean, so much so that he just stood there, and the wind from Stingray's side signature blew his hair a little bit, but he did not even look away, right? And he got a huge punish off of it that led him to a KO, making Stingray afraid to signature, or even just second guess himself on signaturing once, is doing wonders for Cody Travis. That completely shakes up Stingray's game.
Yeah, as we can see from Cody Travis's playstyle, when he connects with signatures, it's just a bonus to his playstyle as it is. We see so many things he can do: D-Light recovery, D-Light cider, and just a raw axe cider in general. He doesn't have to rely on those signatures, but he can use them and still get the knockouts. Another note that I wanted to bring up is that you were mentioning Cody Travis's pivot signatures, and I just want to say, as a Barraza man, you could basically pivot all of Barraza's signatures and it will always look like you're a genius. So, not taking anything away from Cody, but that's just the thing.
He's a genius.
Like, you will. I guarantee you, if you look at his down sticks on blasters, I bet you they're always pivoted, because why? Why would you not pivot the down stick? Oh, never mind. Okay. Anyways, into this game. It's game 5. Side stick connects. Cody, and that's exactly what you're talking about. Stingray's trying to catch him with that side stick, and Cody almost looks like he's just waiting patiently. It's like, please think about pressing the head.
He's not using as many signatures as he was before, because I think he knows now that Cody is like aware of it. And as I say that, he lands a KO with his signature. Look, it's not a science, all right? We're just talking about what we're seeing.
Anything can. That's why it's so much fun to cast. Yeah, Stingray, although it was a different down. Usually he uses them as like ledge traps. Oh, Cody, please. Oh, no. Oh, forward airs. He went for that.
Oh, he landed that. That was crazy.
Blaster neutral airs in a row. He just catching Stingray left and right. Signer comes through. Cody is just putting the hurt on the Stingray. But even then, it's still
he's close though. He's close, and he's on the cusp of making history here. I mean, he's never been in grand finals on winner's side. We've never seen it. We've never seen Stingray in grand finals ever. For him to make it to grand finals here would be monumental. Ooh. And it looks like he's on his way as he takes the lead from Cody, overcoming a damage lead as well as he takes this stock. Stingray is looking good. He might actually be in winner's side grand finals. That would be crazy. That'd be a first in Brawlhalla esports history. Okay, Cody, he's not playing any games. Wants him to come back up. Slams him with that home run swing.
That's how you know he's playing for the long game. When you start seeing him use axe downlight at high damage, that's like when you know it's like, I'm not taking any risks. This is gonna take you off the top eventually. But Stingray putting in a ton of damage. Oh man.
This is
okay,
game
Stingray.
5, last stock. It has to end here.
The
Whoa!
side's so close.
Oh! That would have been a highlight for the ages if he landed that. But Cody
Oh,
Travis
no.
staying alive. Oh, Stingray! He must be getting nervous. He dropped the true combo, dude. That was down like jump cider. He missed the jump. Oh
huge.
man!
Okay,
but
Cody,
he's getting so
Cody
close.
has to.
He's gotta be
punish him.
shaking right now. Can you imagine being up against Cody in winners final? He might actually take this.
Okay.
Cody?
Oh, Cody with
Oh.
the slide charge pivot neutral, like sidelight in air, hits through. Oh, he interrupts the down two with a down air. The down lane of recovery.
Oh.
He doesn't dodge it. Stingray goes all the way up.
Not gonna
The slider hits the weapon through the ground pounder. Didn't get it. Stingray. Ah!
Cody Travis got the not be stolen from today. Cody Travis taking this tournament. Do you believe it? Oh my goodness. Okay, look,
Wait.
tournament's not over. That's final. That's just chill. That's just winners final.
Hold on.
All right. He's in grands. Stingray's gonna go down to lower final. He's still got a chance to make it back into grands. But as it stands now, history is yet to be made here.
That was
Whew.
that
Look
was
at
the
the
scrappiest ending to a winners finals I've ever seen. That was so good. Okay, we're gonna watch
That was
this here. So
really
that's like,
good. What a show from both of those players, man. I'm just elated. Woo! Look at this. And the weapon throw, perfect.
yeah. And I was just about to comment about how Cody was adjusting those weapon throws really well. So how did he get him here? Yeah, the downlight. So that was like the mode where Cody's like, okay, hyper focus, everything.
And that recovery there could have been the end, and then boom. Oh
My
man, that was incredible. What a game. What a match.
Yeah,
What
a
a-
match, you know.
what a-
As Foda said, we're not. It was not grand finals. That was winners finals. There's still like we still have second. We still have second and third grand finals.